Let's consider a new curve, the curve given by the equations x equals t times cosine t, y equals t times sine t. We want to find the equations of both tangents at the point x equals 0, y equals pi over 2 on the curve. So at this point, this curve has two tangents, and we'll see in a moment what it looks like. First, we need to find the values of t, which give us this point on the curve. We presume there's more than one of them because there's more than one tangent. At this point, we must have x equals 0, so t times cosine t equals 0. And this means that either t is 0 or cosine t is 0. So the possibilities for t are 0 or t equals plus or minus pi over 2. And we're assuming the t values run from minus pi to pi, so these are the only values of t in this interval with cosine t equals 0. When t is 0, the corresponding point on the curve is 0, 0, so that doesn't give us the point 0 pi over 2. And when t is plus or minus pi over 2, then the corresponding point on our curve is x equals 0, y equals pi over 2. So these are the two values of t which give us this point on the curve. At this point, we would like to find the slope of both tangents, so we must find dy dx, which is of course dy dt divided by dx dt. dy dt using the product rule is sine t plus t times cosine t, and dx dt is cosine t minus t times sine t. And now we have dy dx is the quotient sine t minus t times cosine t over cosine t plus t times sine t. And when t is pi over 2, we find dy dx is minus 2 over pi. And when t is minus pi over 2, we can plug that into dy dx and we get 2 over pi. So our graph looks like this one below. We have the tangents here are these straight lines. And we see that the graph passes through the point 0 pi over 2 twice, once when t is equal to pi over 2, and again when t is equal to minus pi over 2. The equations of the tangents are given by y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, where x1, y1 is the point on the curve and m is the slope. So we have y minus pi over 2 equals minus 2 over pi x, and also y minus pi over 2 equals 2 over pi x. So these are the two tangents with slopes minus 2 over pi and 2 over pi respectively, which run through the point 0 pi over 2.